Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. So, on a date with a lot of 25s in it, did you do the crossword?
I did do the crossword.
And did it leave you in a state of 6s and 7s?
No.
That is a relief.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it.
It was pretty straightforward.
Oh, good.
And a pretty quick solve for me.
Mm-hmm. I solved it. I don't think it was particularly quick for me, but I eventually sort of bludgeoned my way through it. I started slowly with one across, groups of soldiers, troops.
Yep.
I wanted it to be a platoon or a company. Just couldn't come up with troops.
Well, it was plural, groups of soldiers, so I knew it had to end in an S.
Right.
So, yeah, I got troops right away.
Okay. I mean, I got a couple of crosses and then got right on it.
Good.
Although I didn't know two down, the popular candy wrapped in gold foil, Rolo.
Oh, Rolo.
Didn't we just have rolled yesterday? R-O-L-D? I think we did.
Yeah, rolled, they were kind of pretzel, right? Rolled gold pretzels.
Yes, that was it. Rolled gold.
Mm-hmm.
And today we had Rolo.
Rolo.
Who knows what we'll have tomorrow, but it'll probably start with R-O-L. That is my prediction.
Don't you like Rolos? They're caramels. They're like caramels.
No, I can't eat caramels.
Oh.
If I eat caramels, my mouth will become permanently stuck.
Oh,
and it'll talk like this.
Oh, dear.
So I generally don't go for Rolos.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But I did go for the theme. I did enjoy it.
Yes, it was pretty good.
Yes.
It was a no revealer, so it was pretty straightforward. And what it was were 4 clues. The answers or the clues were movie titles with a question mark after them. So you know you're kind of going to be in for a pun when you see something like that. And that is exactly what we got. 4 very funny puns related to movie titles. The first one was 17 across, which was the Lego movie. And the answer to that was plastic film. So I thought that one was funny.
Okay.
23 across, Star Trek. And that was space program. I guess it's a TV program, so space program. And then we had 52 across, Finding Nemo. And that was water feature. And then finally 62 across, Planet Earth. And that was World Series. So I guess some were TV shows and some were movies. But anyway, the appropriate puns were included in the puzzle. So that was the theme.
Right. It was straightforward, I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somehow it just didn't resonate with me. But that might have just been me being in a 14 across, like Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh mood, somber.
No, okay.
Actually, for that one, I first went for morose because we just had morose the other day,
yes,
and I thought we were going to go for a repeat, but somber, morose, that's Eeyore.
Right. I wanted it to be gloomy, but that did not work.
That's true. It would have fitted, though.
It would have fit, yes. Mm-hmm.
Did you get 5 down? Places where puppies are pampered, pet spas?
I did. I got that right away.
Well, that's good.
I also got 15 across right away, which was Langston Hughes' poem about the hope for equality. I, too. We just had that one on
yesterday.
Was it on Sunday? I think it was Sunday.
Was it on Sunday? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. So
I think Will is trying.
I know this one.
I think Will is trying to get us to read that poem. Mm-hmm. Sort of like he's dropping these massive hints. Mm-hmm. Everywhere you look, I too.
I too.
Well, there were 3 debuts in this crossword. We had the plastic film and the space program. Guess what the third was?
I would guess NBA TV.
No.
Oh.
It was 11 down. Locale famous for roasts, the Friars Club.
Friars Club. Oh.
Ever been to the frequent Flyers or Friars Club? No, never mind. It's just Friars Club.
Yes, I've never been to the Friars.
Have you ever heard of the Friars Club?
I have heard of it.
Really?
Yes,
okay.
Because they do roasts. They do roasts.
I can tell from the clue.
Famous people, yes. Mm-hmm.
I'd never heard of that before. So when it says famous, I wish they would put those in quotes.
I think it might be New York City famous.
Right.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So many things are.
Yes.
And of course, if you're famous in New York, that means that millions upon millions of people know you. But
that is true. Mm-hmm.
We had the oldest Gershwin brother, 19 across, was Ira.
That is correct.
I bet Ira has shown up, I'm going to guess 600 times.
Really?
931.
Wow.
You're right. I was way under.
Well, I mean, it can be so many different things because there's various Iras, as a man's name, but then IRA and
Babylonian war god. That's how
Ira?
That's how they clued it in 1942.
Wow.
And of course, everyone remembers Brigadier General Eaker, Ira Eaker. That was also from 1942.
Uh-huh.
Boy, Eaker was around for a while. I guess they stopped referencing him in 1945. War's over. Stop cluing Eaker.
What are more modern versions?
I have to scroll a long way to get to the modern. That's one of the side effects of having 931 entries. Let's see. We'll go from the very boy. That seemed like a lot of scrolling. Certain plan for the future in brief. Of course, IRAs.
Yeah. IRA. Uh-huh.
And the NPR host
Ira
Glass. Yes. Mm-hmm. So most of the new ones, I think we'd sort of recognize. Flatto of public radio. Ira Flatto? Flato. It's Flato.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so embarrassed. I'd like to apologize to Mr. Flato.
Uh-huh. And of course, Ira Gershwin.
Right, sure. Org in Patriot games. I guess that would be IRA.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to skip into the 60s here. Let's see. Anger in Italy. Ira. Or will go in French. Ira. Wow. Just never give me a crossword from 1962. There would be no point because I wouldn't be able to. If they're going to clue on a Tuesday, will go is in French is Ira. I mean, that is true. That is the right verb, but man. Also, it means anger in Latin.
Wow.
And it's a Hebrew name meaning watchful. What an incredibly versatile word.
Yes. No wonder it's been used over 900 times.
And my favorite, I'm sure everyone would have gotten this one from March of 1958, son of Ikish. Everybody knows the son of Ikish is Ira.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Wow. The most difficult clues ever.
Yep, you don't see ones like that. Son of Ikish.
Son of Ikish? No, I think Will Short said, no Ikish. I'm putting the kibosh on Ikish right now. Wow. Man, they knew how to write clues. They knew how to make those clues tough in those days.
I guess.
Unlike 11 Down, locale famous for roast Friars Club. Well, everyone knows that. Except me.
Uh-huh.
I was fooled by 35 Down, as I often am. X-ray blank, novelty goggles. I had 4 letters, and so I went for X-ray SPEC.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Which caused a bit of a problem, because 50 across was political platform, perhaps. And I had soapbox.
Right.
And I'm like, soapbox. That sounds so close to what could be the right answer of soapbox. If only it were SPEX.
Yes.
Oh, and then I figured that part out.
Uh-huh. Very good.
So have you ever watched 42 Across, the channel for the Mavericks and Cavaliers, NBA TV?
No, we don't get that.
I went for ESPNU.
Oh, no, that would be for college.
Well, I didn't know. The Mavericks and the Cavaliers, they could have been university teams.
No, they're NBA teams.
Wait, don't tell me. The Cavaliers are the, what are they? The Indiana, no, those would be the Indiana Pacers.
Yes.
And the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, that's correct.
And the Purple Cavaliers. No, that doesn't sound right.
Cleveland
Cavaliers.
Right.
Boy, it's hard to get that alliteration right. 47 Across, Tokyo-based company that produces cameras and office equipment, Ricoh.
Ricoh, yes.
Did you get that right away?
No, I did not, but I got it pretty quickly.
Yeah. See, two of the 5 letters lined up with Nikon, which, I mean, they make cameras. So does Sony, but it doesn't fit. So
Right.
I thought it was going to be Nikon, but nope.
I didn't know if Nikon makes office equipment.
Well,
Ricoh makes printers.
Right. I wasn't sure. They probably, I think Nikon makes like microscopes and things.
Yes, that's right.
Anything that requires good lenses, they're in on it.
There you go, yeah.
43 down was a device with tracking tech, VCR. Why does a VCR have tracking tech?
I have no idea.
Do you like glue the VCR to your victim and then just let the tape unspool?
I don't know. That one kind of stumped me. I got it through the process, but I was just like, I don't know.
I wonder if it's some sort of a pun. Tracking tech.
Uh-huh.
If any listeners can enlighten us as to the meaning of VCR being device with tracking tech, please drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com.
Well, maybe, I mean, a VCR doesn't have tracks, does it? Is a VCR like an 8-track tape?
No,
So,
And I mean, tracking, if you think about a device that can see what you're watching, like they used to, what was it, the Nielsen ratings, they would report what you were watching.
Right.
Can't do that with a VCR. At least I certainly hope you can't do that with a VCR.
I don't know, but no, I kind of couldn't figure that one out either. So.
Well, close to that was my favorite, 45 down, Spirit Guide, bar menu.
Yes.
That was quite nice.
Yes, it was.
All right. Well, I think that is it for the crossword, but it is Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Which means it's time for Triplet Tuesday.
Do, 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 do.
And Triplet Tuesday, for new listeners, is that segment where one of us reads 3 clues to the other. The answer to all 3 clues is one 3-letter answer, and the object is to guess that answer in as few clues as possible. We do it 3 times, hence the name Triplet Tuesday. And I believe you will be posing the questions today.
I will.
Good. Otherwise, this is going to be a really short segment. All right. I am ready.
Okay.
Hopefully our listeners are braced as well.
Here is your first clue.
Ready.
Zodiac animal after fishes.
Leo.
No. But Leo is not an animal. But,
What do you mean Leo's not an animal? It's a lion.
well, but Leo is the name of the lion. It's not the lion.
Well, yeah, okay, fine.
Okay. Computing acronym.
Ram.
There you go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding,
It's pretty
ding.
bad when I have to supply my own bell.
The third one was battering beam.
Okay.
Battering ram. So, very good. Well, you got that in too.
All right, that wasn't too difficult.
Okay. Here's your next one.
Ready?
Big name in public opinion research.
Nielsen. Hang on.
No.
I want to retract that since it's clearly not 3 letters. Big name in public what?
Opinion research.
Public opinion research. Let's see. Who does that? There's Gallup. There's Nate Silver. Public opinion research? Who else does? NPR.
No. Sorry. Okay. Although NPR is related to it somewhat.
PBS.
Okay. No. The next one. Sunday seat.
Pew.
Pew.
Oh, right. Because Pew is always advertising on NPR.
No, that's the Pew Charitable Trust.
Yes.
But the Pew, there's a Pew Research.
Really?
Thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do they demand people give them answers to their questions, and if not, they go pew pew? Is that how they got their name?
No, but
okay.
that was the third clue. When tripled, playful onomatopoeia for shooting laser beams. Yep, when shooting laser beams.
Pew pew pew. That was so much fun. I hope we have another clue just like that,
Not quite.
where I can supply other sound effects. Zap zap zap.
I did like that clue, though.
Okay.
All right. Here's your last set of 3.
Ready.
Calculator button.
Oh, there are so many of them. Let's see. It wouldn't be add, subtract, multiply, divide. There'd be square, SQR. It could be. Oh, I bet it is a trigonometric button. It's either going to be tan, cos, or sine. I'm going for tan.
Wrong.
Oh, drat. Could have been log. I forgot about log.
Okay. Opposite of purity.
Opposite of purity. Sin.
Yes.
Sign.
Sign
Okay.
and sin. And then the last one was one of the 7 deadly things. Would you have gotten that?
I probably would have gone for boring television. No.
So, anyway, well, you did quite well. You got it on the second one each time.
Woohoo.
Very good.
I am consistent.
Yep.
All right. Well, listeners, we hope you enjoyed that and fared well in your attempts, if you made any, to try and beat me. Couldn't have been that difficult. I bet everyone got pew except me.
I don't know.
Oh. Anyway, that is it for today. So thanks, everyone, for listening. We'll be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Wednesday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.